Welcome back to the shipyard. What you're about to watch is Escape Room the game. We did another version of this, another scenario of this, at our last 24-hour marathon. It's the only thing I recorded from the 24-hour marathon because we had more people trying to do all the logistics of filming was just going to be a nightmare. But a few of you had commented and said, "Hey, have you done any more escape room games?" So the answer here is, well, yes, finally we have. This is a murder mystery game, or a murder mystery scenario, not game. Sorry. As is customary with all of these, we are tired. This was probably about hour 18, 20, somewhere in there, of our 24-hour marathon. So, tensions are a little frayed. Language is a little looser than what you're probably used to from a shipyard broadcast. Be forewarned about all of that. There's like 7 of us at the table. It's all kind of scattered and frantic, and that's what it is. So anyways, sit back, enjoy, and that's that. Thank you for watching.
Basically what we need to do, and then after so much time, we're going to get hints. So after 5 minutes have passed, we'll get the first hint. 10 minutes have passed, we'll get the second hint, all the way up until when it's over.
Have you done this one already?
I haven't. You may use all 4 of the same keys. You may use 2 of these identicals and then 1 of the difference. It really depends. And just because you use them doesn't mean you lose them. So it may be these 4 each time for all 12. It depends.
All right.
All right, so
Ready, go.
is that on?
Yeah. So as is customary with all things like this, are we all ready to lose?
I
Who
won
would
last
like to
time.
read the little story portion?
Apparently I'm illiterate, so
Yeah.
It's not. It's super apparent.
The back of that, or actually on the back of this.
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah.
I thought you were looking
Okay.
at your phone.
So this is the murder mystery objective. Oh, actually, you know what? It's here. Yeah, it's right there.
Ready, go.
It's the story.
Calm down, Angela.
Which you may or may
Ready,
not.
go.
Okay.
You read it since his ass. is
What
too busy.
What am I reading?
That.
This.
That is the story that clues us in. After that's done, then we start the timer.
So read slowly.
What does YOU spell? Rascals! As you enter the crime scene, you realize this won't be easy. Although you've solved numerous murder cases in the past, and you aren't easily shocked, you've stumbled upon a real doozy. This would be a high-profile case. Not only was the deceased of a man... This sentence doesn't make sense. Not only was the deceased a man of great wealth and fame, but a disturbing note was found. Bottom line, if you don't solve this case, blood will be on your hands.
yeah.
The room reeked of power. Just about every object in this room is worth more than you earn in a year. The man laying on the floor in front of you is the same man on the painting behind the desk. If the object of the painting was it was to intimidate people who walked into his bedroom, it worked. In normal circumstances, the room would have smelled of cigars and whiskey, but after tonight's events, it smelt of cigars and blood. Theodore Jones was the son of William Jones and the heir to the Jones fortune. Jones & Jones was one of the largest steel companies of Great Britain. They were wealthy beyond words, and they flaunted that they were personal friends of Queen Victoria. What they earned in money, though, they lacked in kindness. Their employees often joked that Theodore's heart was made of the same steel as he produced. This fact will make this case harder to solve. The list of his enemies is as long as the railroad tracks that Jones & Jones have ever manufactured put together. Was it the work of his many frustrated ex-employees, a competitor, or someone else who wanted to settle the score? You instruct your team to search for clues throughout the room and leave no stone unturned. The clues could have been in the strangest places, and all the details could be of the utmost importance. The last thing you want is a big headline in blank, claiming the police's incompetence. It really said blank. And to have a dangerous criminal on a killing spree. The murder must be solved at once. Open this envelope now and check if all the contents are present. Remove the contents from the frame and turn on the chrono decoder and press the start button.
So on the flap, I think they're right here. On the flap, it'll tell you. It should be a
Contents.
map.
Boardroom, warning notes, and railway map without legend.
Yep, so that's this.
Alright, so this note says,
Ready? Yep.
from now on, I will kill another victim each day. The next will die at 8 p.m. tonight.
So this is what we're working with.
The railway line has a note in the back. It says, impressions from the murder scene. The body of the man was found on June 11th, 1891 in the boardroom of the major steel companies Jones & Jones. There must have been a struggle. His secretary found him next to his desk. He has one deep wound on his head, a black smudge on his face, a torn shirt, and a missing shoe. First job, find the murder weapon. Does anybody see a shoe? Because I think that's kind of important if they're mentioning it. And then there's a bunch of, on this map, a bunch of cities listed.
That's gonna be for later.
Is there anything on the boat? There's a legend, right?
Blood.
Yeah.
Oh, the mirror.
Yeah.
On this candlestick looking thing.
That
Candlestick.
Okay. That's evidence 6.
Yeah.
There's nothing saying 6 on here.
There's
Unless we go 6 from the top or 6 from the bottom.
Six up. It's got an up arrow on it.
And there's BD. Up arrows.
Yeah.
Which one has an up and arrow?
That's an up arrow. That's an X.
6 would be BI.
Yeah, it's 5 though.
6 would be
Are those
BI.
all a different number? I think it's all the
It's
same.
2 and 5 on this one.
Oh yeah, 2 and 5.
Maybe we need keys B, D.
Here's C, here's D, but D points down, not
There's
up.
also this over here, which may matter.
No, I don't see anything.
Flip on the other side. Or no, that's the one that you need to know.
Yeah. I mean,
This is trophy case. So what do we have? We have a phone.
Oh, well, it looks like there could be other things that.
That right there, I think, is
One
this.
before.
Isn't this the note?
Yeah. No, this says, and now there is red on it.
What's this guy? That looks weird.
Yeah,
can you read it?
Is it a
There are reasons why you died. The first reason is you wear. You wear?
worm? Maybe.
No, it's WHE.
You were.
I think it's spelled
What?
wrong.
WHERE.
Do you think there's
Numb
Where?
to my pain
I checked it.
in your chamber of
for
gold.
that?
There's no
Wait,
misspellings.
where is...
WHERE.
Yeah, but what was said before that?
There are reasons why you died. The first reason is you wear numb to my pain in your chamber of gold.
There's Cambridge.
The people will be murdered in order of their greed. The total number of people that will miss you is 0. And then your last breath has come. Your number was up. You need not show remorse. You will be judged.
So maybe the H Where?
Yeah, but where I was thinking could reference a spot on the map.
Bordering the major steel.
Do you mind if I turn this? So, see, the thing is that there's no 6
Where's the intro
on
letter?
here.
Huh?
The intro letter.
Here, do we have scrap paper? All right. Put 6 down or 6 up. B down, or B to the left. 5 to the right. 1 to the right. 4 down. 3 up. D to the left. 2 to the right. E to the left. A down. C to the left.
That's the first hint.
C to the left.
Can you give me that list and one copy of every key?
Yes.
Because I think that may be a thing.
The killer's letter, the note, with the description of the body and the piece of paper next to his hand refer to the murder weapon.
Has blood on it.
Well, no, the candlestick you said has blood, but the candlestick up here has red wax on it.
Okay.
So it could be red wax.
So the note with the description of the body, which is on the
And
back.
now-
of the
Red on
letter.
there.
Corey, that list. I'm gonna
Yeah,
compare letters to.
You see a shoe.
The piece of paper next to the hand.
Yeah. And now there
Okay,
is
a deep
red
wound
on
on his head, a black smudge on his face. What would have like black?
it.
cigar.
Suit
The
from the
ink?
cigar. The ink. So maybe the candlestick because it says red on it, not blood, right there. So 6 up, 2.
The poker, maybe deep wound.
So 6, 5, and 2. Well, how was it listed on the thing?
What?
On how his body was found. How was it listed?
Okay, so it says there must have been a struggle. His secretary found him next to his desk. He has one deep wound on his head.
So that would be 5 first.
What's
a
the
black smudge on his face,
That would be 2.
a torn shirt, and a missing shoe. First job.
What would tear the shirt?
where's the E left card?
Card.
The marker. The
E left is right behind the desk.
That's the only key that matches a direction. To the cards.
Yeah.
It's the only key that has a match.
Oh, based on those.
Yes.
Wait, did we add F left? Is F left on there?
Nope.
Sorry, that's on. I just noticed that card right now.
We did 3 up.
I think 3 up. Yeah, 3 up's on there.
Yeah.
And what does the note by him say?
F
So-
left.
Left.
And now
Okay.
So you said that it was the gash, the smudge,
Yeah.
then there's the tear on the shirt, which I don't know what could have done that.
F goes to the
Um,
right on the key.
What was it? Torn shirt and left shoe. Do you want to take a look? See if you can.
This seems really difficult.
New set of eyes always helps. So don't be afraid to look. Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
I was spouting off nurses during the last game, the whole game, that really didn't add to anything. So don't be afraid of not adding anything because right now we're still stuck. So a fresh set of eyes could help.
And it may make or break it,
Yeah.
for sure.
Another poker.
Yeah, but we were doing
And it
that
might
for
be
the.
the black smudge on his face from the slip.
Yeah, but the gash was the back of his head, not his face. So if we change the phone to the gash on the head, the poker to tear the shirt.
But do we think it's in order?
I'm thinking it's in order the way they described it.
Yeah.
That's what I was
because
saying.
the The poker could have made the deep wound, and the ink pad made the black smudge.
Yeah, but I'm saying the poker could have torn the shirt. The deep wound could have been the foam clocking him over the head.
That's the
Yeah.
phone, right? Or that's the phone like
Phone's
that.
on down there.
Yeah.
So there's the phone like handle. Is that connected?
Is that blood?
Oh yeah.
Cause it's blood.
Is there blood on the poker?
No, I mean there's blood like dripped all over it.
Oh.
See, blood spot. No blood.
I mean, if there was a struggle, I didn't get hit just once.
Is this a
That's a cigar.
cigar? That could have also been a black smudge,
Yeah.
like the ash.
I was thinking the soot from it, yeah.
Which would be the hand.
So then he would be responsible for his own. But I mean, when you're smoking a cigar, you don't really get ash on yourself. I mean, maybe on your pant leg, but we're gonna get another clue in about 8 seconds.
Not all that's red is blood. What caused the black smudge on his face? The complete code is on the sign. Complete code is on the sign.
So. On the
Well,
side?
it could be, yeah.
So I'm thinking.
So, there are reasons why you died. The first reason is you were numb to it. On the map, is there anything that numb or reason? F and R are capitalized, the first reason, but then that could be just emphasizing first reason, meaning that there's more because he's just listing it, is you were dumb to it. So a location is somewhat important. See if there's a reference to these and a spot on the map. Numb to my pain in your chamber of gold. Chamber of gold would be a boardroom. Or a bank. Does bank sound familiar?
Or are they
to
talking
anybody?
about this as a sign?
Well, could the is the ashtray made
I
of
think
gold?
I think that's
or-
probably what it's referring to.
Yeah. Because you're right, where is a location? So I think the map has to play a factor into it.
The map may not come into play until the next or the next part of
Yeah.
this.
Well, I mean, because of right here. The people will be murdered in order of their greed. The total number of people that will miss you is 0.
So by the next clue, we should be on the second part.
So the murder weapon's poker,
What's this thing?
right? That's a train.
Okay, I know this is probably dumb. Where's the mirror?
I was trying to look at that backwards.
It says your last breath. So I took a shot in the dark.
Well, that's from a different scenario.
Oh, well,
They-
fuck
they
you,
include-
Corey.
Because why are there?
Took your last breath talking about maybe smoke. You breathe in, you inhale when you
So
smoke.
a D key.
The D key. D down.
You down.
D down as well.
So it would be. We think that's the first, second, third, or
Three.
fourth in the list.
These are all
Well-
D downs.
So if the brakes are important,
Brakes on a train, maybe.
no, if the brakes in here, because it
Oh.
says the first reason is you wear, then there's a brake, numb to it. My pain is your chamber of gold.
Something that's gold.
The people will be murdered in break, order of their greed. So I don't know if the breaks are important.
Oh, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2.
Yeah, but then what do the arrows? Oh, I don't think the arrows are important. Because the arrows are pointing to what the placard is
Referring
for.
to.
So that's referencing the cane right there. This is referencing the poker. This is referencing the candlestick. The arrows aren't important.
So
So we wasted time right there.
6 is for the 6.5, right?
Are the what are the
So-
numbers on the keys?
So let's go with the number of where does it say?
See.
Where's the
This one is 10 and 2.
this? All right. Found in the bedroom. Must
This one has a 1.
next to him. Deep wound on his head. So if we do C for the phone,
Is there a 3?
no. Let's go A. Is there an A key?
Yeah.
All right. So let's go A key first. Deep wound on his head. Black smudge on his face. Are we gonna go with the cigar?
I would say.
Where's the cigar? Cigar's 4. So is there a 4 key?
No.
Let's say the 2 that
Yeah. Yes.
4 key. Alright, so we got 4. So smudge on his face. Torn shirt could be 5.
I would say yeah.
So is there a 5?
There should be.
Okay. And then a missing shoe. What the fuck can a missing shoe be?
Shoe, like, does it have to mean an act? Is there like not a horseshoe, but something?
Gumption.
Is there a railroad shoe that goes on the? Is it? What is this? This is
A
the
candlestick. Broken glass.
poker cane. Cigar.
I mean, canes help you
What's
walk.
his F?
Lamp. Oil lamp.
Shoe of the lamp though is pointing like, awful low. That's also pointing at the lamp.
Isn't the bottom of the can called a shoe?
Is it?
Let's try 1. I mean, right now we're burning time anyway, so let's just try 1.
This is 6.
I have 2.
You already put in 1.
Okay, well, that doesn't mean it. We.
Is the phone called a shoe?
No.
And that, like, the
Right,
handle?
can you see if there's a 1 over there? There's a 1
Four.
right here.
That's a. Oh, that's a. No, that's 4 and a 3. This is a 1 right here.
Okay, give it a shot.
What about like
So we went into what we thought that order could be.
what about order of like how expensive stuff is? Or like
This is 18 something or other. Like,
What is
we would
this?
just be taking a stab in the dark. Stamp.
or 1, 2, 3.
I mean, we can swap out the cigar for the stamp. So take 4 out and put 2 in.
There's 2.
Hold on, let me find 1 again.
Or
Try it. We're hitting the next clue.
We already got it.
yeah.
These are all for the
For
second,
the second
step.
one.
Yeah, like this one was read the 9 threads on the floor to find the iron compound. The next one that we would have gotten is use the string to measure the distance between Nottingham and London. Don't forget the note, which would probably be a note we get in step 2.
Yeah.
Where's... It's gotta be something with this.
Flip it over. Take a look at it. Because right now we are lost.
Is there anything on the back of this?
No, it's just...
No.
No.
Is there anything like in the old data too?
No.
What numbers do we have in there right now?
We tried 1.
You notice that the
Two,
first reason is
5.
capitalized, so first and reason is both capitalized.
Yeah.
So first reason, so if we look there, the first reason,
Okay, what are our murder weapons?
the,
Candlestick.
There's a candlestick.
the,
Okay, what are the letters?
Hey.
Are we sure?
There's a
Candlestick is 6. Poker is 5.
cane is
Cane is 1. Phone is both C and A. So we can try random keys.
No.
Nobody's ever offended that.
Read the story. One more time.
The story itself?
No, the no.
Alright. Impressions from the murder scene. The body of the man was found on June 11th, 1891, in the boardroom of a major steel company, Jones & Jones. There must have been a struggle. His secretary found him next to his desk.
E.
He has...
Dash E. Key E. Is at his desk. That's E.
Okay.
Look,
where's-
where, and then the first reason is where, so boardroom are we saying?
At his desk. E.
Okay,
Okay.
This is me logicking. So
Okay.
just-
yeah.
Okay. Key is E key is in the first
Okay.
one. Alright. There must have been a struggle. His secretary found him next to his desk. He has one deep wound on his head.
Okay.
Black smudge on his face. A torn shirt and a missing shoe.
Okay.
The only thing that
So
would be...
5 for
What's with this broken glass?
drop.
I mean, yeah, there was 2.
So he had to
glasses
be there.
Well, no, he was by his desk unless he got dragged over there. But then you
That's
see blood trail.
signifying the struggle,
That's the struggle. Yeah.
but we think, I think 9 is the deep wound to the head. Or
Right.
6, sorry. the
6?
candle-
I think that's the wax.
That is the wax
Yeah.
because if you look at the candlestick up here, it has red wax on it.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't think the candlestick is the murder weapon.
So why not B?
B.
So what, like E5, E4.
No, just E B because it's order. Desk, struggle,
Do you see a B key? I have C and D.
and then pull those last two,
A.
just so we don't key
Yeah,
something.
B. Awesome. B. Alright, we're already getting to be 35 minutes.
Okay, and then the gash I think is this poker, which is 5.
Roman numeral or number?
The number 5,
Okay, got it right here.
and then it points to the right.
Yeah, but it's pointing towards the poker.
Yeah.
That's what the
So
arrows do.
find an arrow to the right.
I don't think the arrows are important though. Okay, we'll go arrow to the right.
Because that could just
Are you sure?
no. But do we have a better guess right now?
Yep.
Well, because wound on his head and a black smudge on his face. I think we should move to the black smudge and get off the poker.
Black
Black smudge
smudge.
could be from the poker.
So, I think we need to get off the poker.
Yeah.
I would say it's
Okay.
the ink.
Black smudge could be from the poker when it comes down to poking fire and
Yeah,
ashes.
but I would say it's more ink than anything.
Ink?
Because they gave
It
us a
could be-
second clue.
Okay, it
like,
could be the smudge on the inkwell from the.
so that would be
cartoon.
2.
But then it's a right arrow.
but it's number 2.
Fine. Try it.
All right. Do you want me to do right arrow?
I want, yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
I think that was luck.
I do too, but
The box.
No, I think it was just a random combination that just hit. Because the arrows are pointing towards the actual physical items. They're not, I don't think they play a factor into it.
So what? Part 2 said we needed.
Jolly good, you found the murder weapon. The next step is to find the motive and the track of our murderer. Make sure you take a look at every detail in the room that you haven't used yet. You need string
Got it?
and mirror card.
Got it. Alright. There is a lot of competition among the British
There's
steel
iron
companies.
compounds.
They follow their own price strategies. Jones & Jones supplies a price per mile of train rails that is determined by the number of atoms in of the iron compound used times 50. So there's equations right there. I'm math not good, so here's a
I'm
logbook.
gonna go back to the 2 that we got about this
Okay,
earlier.
so the logbook might be in your wheelhouse as well.
Great.
And then there's a diagram, and it looks like a train ticket or no, a billing statement that has blood on it. What were the 2 clues?
Read the 9 threads on the floor to find the iron compound. Down here,
All right, who wants to look at?
maybe. And then the other one is measuring something with the yarn on the map.
Maybe it's like thread, like the poker looks like it's
Okay,
like a screw.
Use
From
a sh-
Nottingham to where?
Use a string to measure the distance between Nottingham and London. Don't forget the note by the chair, which is that note on the ground.
all right, Angela, what do you want? This or that?
And now
Like this.
there is
Okay.
And others what?
red on it.
Is it that or is it
Measure it against-
Now there's red on it. Could reference this.
Oh, do you think that's wax?
No, this says there's a note right here by this chair that says 1 track, 2 rails. This note says 1 track, 2 rails. If that means anything as far as is it all roads or is there
How
or maybe
how
this
how much that does it line up with any of those lines? I mean, is there any sort of key or legend or anything?
the next note we get is still clue
What's-
we get is still in this section.
Okay. But what?
So the killer not all that's red is blood. Oh wait, no, that's
Those are from part 1.
Use the string to measure the distance between Nottingham and London. Don't forget the note by the chair. I don't think it's this one. I think it's this down here that says 1 track, 2 rails. The reason why is why wouldn't they say like by his hand? And now there is red on it. I think refers to okay. Got it.
London to Nottingham. Bullhead.
David, where are the cards that were
And
passed to
then
you?
read the threads on the floor to find the iron.
Threads on the
Is it
floor.
the
That's
question?
a carpet.
A B E B A D. E B and A D. Those are B D, E B, A D, C B. Those are all I think compounds, right?
But it's the threads on the carpet. Right?
I think what it's talking about is these.
So that gives you distance right there.
the
So figure out the distance.
signifiers. Where's the note? Do I have it? Yeah, I do. Look at the railway yard from another perspective to find 2 digits. You don't need the mirror. Something plus something equals something.
So 100 miles. Wait, here's a logbook.
100 miles on here. Okay, the price is, I don't know how much per mile.
It's right here. It says Jones & Jones applies a price per mile of train rails that is determined by the number of atoms in the iron compound used times 50. So is there anything that has iron compound?
Yeah, it's on the. It's that. It's what's in your hand.
All right.
So how many atoms times 50.
How do you figure out iron compound?
Fe.
So
I need a
that's-
light. I feel like in this carpeting,
Get it?
there might be something. It's just
So
the
that,
depends
lights.
on-
that has iron.
yeah.
Lumos.
That has iron.
That has iron. That has iron.
So they all have iron. Except for not all of them.
That has iron. Those are all pharaohs.
I mean,
So
we're
iron
looking for
compound
letters.
times 50.
Well, I think he was right on the cards.
Because some of the like 43,
Not
some of them
everything
have
has
15.
numbers.
The train has your
Yeah, but
What
look at
about
right here.
studs?
No, this stuff corresponds to that. It's going to be a pencil.
Yes, n times height by n second,
By
which is
NL.
by that track one that gave us the.
NRJJ.
Is there threads over here? Are we looking in the wrong spot?
Because that's Harvard.
I know, but I was just wondering if.
Floor also might be a little too literal.
Okay, hold on. 1,
The curtains.
15,
What are those two
24.
red?
That one has
Oh, threads.
24.
Yeah.
1, 2. See if anywhere else.
24, 23.
But it says read the threads on the floor.
Well, because that's like LL.
Okay.
LL is JT.
Ferrostar
GT,
has 24.
unless those are C's. Those are
Adams.
C's.
I don't see
I don't see
There's
an
Fair-
L.
9 threads, right?
Has 23.
L's or C's.
I mean, it could
Read
be
the, read the 9 threads on the floor to
That-
find the iron compound.
It's
Yeah.
atoms by
So
50.
there's 9
you said?
threads in there.
1, 2, 3,
So
4,
it's,
5,
You
6,
said how many atoms for the first one?
24 on the first one.
7, 8. 9,
Okay,
10,
next one.
11,
Second
12.
one, 23. And 21. Then
I don't see any other threads.
Mm-mm.
67. And 53.
So it'd be all those added up times 50.
Well,
Oh, there's one.
you gotta figure out
Oh,
which
okay.
one.
I see them.
S.
I see
There you
them.
go. Yep.
ROSOLL.
So Ferrosol. So that's 21 times 50.
I don't see that.
Which is.
What did you say? ROS.
F.
100,
Okay, hold on. It's F
1,000.
E
R
R R
O.
O S O L
That's Ferrosol.
L.
Okay, so that's 1,050.
Okay, times 100 miles.
So just add 2 zeros.
Yeah, so 105,000.
Yeah.
So
So that's the iron compound. Is what that is.
That's what they charge.
that's the cost.
That's the cost for that rill.
So
And
cost
going over the bridge, it,
one. We said what?
105,000.
100.
105,000.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you said over the rail what?
So we
it's
know it's 100
800,000 that the bridge
miles.
holds.
How much did we say it was per mile? Pounds per mile?
Well,
It's
it's
100
the
pounds
number of
It's 21 times.
right here. It's the number of
Yeah,
atoms
21
in the
times
iron
50.
compound used times 50.
That's what we got.
What
the
was your
one-
distance that you found here?
100 miles.
100 miles?
That's what we charged it. So it, the cost is 105,000.
Yeah.
Total?
Plus the 800,000.
No, that's just the bridge.
Plus
Are
the
we
4
charging-
pillars for the bridge.
Is that what they're charging to make the bridge?
So if we add 800,000 miles,
So
I
it's
guess.
905,000.
8, 5, 7,
Pounds.
3.
that one,
Counting
only,
these
that one
for
has a
anything?
0.
No.
So it's probably
You
900,000
go
pounds.
2 railroad tracks. In order for a train to operate,
Yeah.
you gotta go 2 tracks. So you double the cost.
Are we talking about these
Well,
numbers
this one
here?
says one track
8,
equals
5,
2
7, 3.
rails.
So
This, that number, that number.
I'm guessing that's 900,000.
Well, that's assuming that they're rounding down. Oh yeah, it has to be 900,000
It's
because
these
that should have been a
1,000,000.
5.
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
Guess
it'd be
what?
1,010,000.
you know what?
If you have to
Look
double
at
the
this.
Yeah. In order to have
There's
a
Morse
complete
code
track, you have
Is there not?
There is Morse code. So here.
Morse
Alright,
code.
so the first one is dot dash dot.
Is R.
Alright, there's dot.
A single dot is E.
Alright, 3 dots and a dash.
That's a B.
Single dot,
Single dot is an E.
dash dot.
Dash dot is N.
Dash dash dot.
Dash dash dot is G.
Single
Revenge.
dot.
Revenge.
So single dot was E.
Yeah. And then all the way at the end, it looks like it's 3 dots and then 2 dots.
3 dots is an S. 2 dots is an I.
And then there's a single dot.
E.
There's also, I don't know if you guys saw those numbers on
Yeah,
each
there's
color.
yeah,
Yeah.
8573.
Is there a number that, or letters that can correspond to the 8573?
I think that might be the. I mean, it would be a little too obvious that that would be the keys, but
Yeah.
I would say let's give it a shot. How much time do we got left?
Oh, wait. I don't know.
But there's nothing to put on here to level it out. I would say let's try 8573. We're ready, like
There's
running
3.
behind.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know that we had 7,
I don't think we have 8.
I
5.
think it always goes up to 6, right?
8, 5. Is
No,
there
there's a
8
10.
or 7? I don't know if you look at the actual numbers in there.
5.
There's no 8 or 7s.
I feel like that's what you probably have to add into it.
Yeah, because I followed all of those and it wasn't till over here where I got
like
the 3
the
dots, 2 dots, and
2
then the
that
1
you
dot.
found out has to mean something.
Which one?
The 2 miles you found.
Oh, the 100 miles from here?
Yeah.
Did we figure out what this line
No,
was?
okay, so everything we did, you did everything for the answer.
Yeah.
What's this about? Okay. This one's gotta be first digit. Yeah? First number in the code.
Okay, this is the last code for this one,
So what's
right? Or
this?
was the other one the last code for this one?
This is the last one.
How does one even put this?
Yeah, I don't know how that plays a part in it.
But it's
Does
not
the
a
key
D.
match to it?
Place a mirror in the mirror frame with which number on the bridge points to the motive.
There's right here.
Oh,
Because there's also this one, which is
Oh, that's ridiculous.
look at the railway yard from another perspective to find
Stare
two
at the
digits.
card.
You don't
Get
need the
eye
mirror.
level with the card.
See, 63. You
Yeah.
can see it. Yep. 63.
But what's that? It's
Shape of the-
divided by.
Oh yeah.
6 divided by 3 is
It's
2.
three.
The first key is
Oh, two.
2.
Oh okay.
That's stupid.
So
That was
what's,
the rail
what's
yard.
the mirror
is what that
frame?
one is, right?
Yeah.
To find 2 digits, you don't need the mirror. Yep. That divided by that equals. Yep.
So the first key is 2.
The first key's 2. And then the mirror frame. So that one's. Place a mirror in the mirror frame. Which numbers on the bridge points to the motive?
We know
Motive
the
is revenge.
So
Oh, yeah,
what
yeah.
are there? Is there a number that
What numbers is that underneath?
is that
See, SIE.
8 and 5?
There's SIE. Look at the very right.
So
There's dot dot and then dot dot dot.
5.
What is the mirror frame? What are they saying mirror frame?
Where's
It's a
that?
mirror,
Where's the?
No,
Frame?
this mirror. Oh,
but it's a mirror.
the first number of the order total is the last number you need.
It sees through it.
So if you were to add these
No,
four
it
together,
blocks.
Oh.
if you were to add these together, 8, 5, 7, 3, that's 10 plus 13 is 23. So 2, you said the last number.
Is the last number you need.
So 3 is the last number.
I
Last
thought we
key.
said 2.
No, because it's 23. So the last.
Oh, okay.
Is it the first number is the last key you need, or is it the last number?
The order total, the first number of the order total is the last number you need.
All right, so 2. So it starts in 2, ends in 2.
Okay.
And then this has got to be something. In
What
the
was
middle.
what? And then 8 and 8.
This is 8.
Or
So that's 5. So, but where would 5 fall?
We had
under?
the 5 here.
All right. Do you have the 5? Alright, so 5. So we have 2, 5, blank, and then 2.
That's. Oh, he's figuring it out.
Yeah, I should have been on this a long time ago.
Retracing it from each to each.
Yeah. D, D, and F.
Oh, I need to give you a number.
2, 5.
Right around the corner.
I'm sorry.
J, F.
I don't know if there's anything else we can be doing at this point.
Try key, man.
I'll try a fucking key. Don't tempt me.
He's almost there.
Because I kind of want to try 3. Because we haven't really used 3.
That's a terrible reason to do something. F,
But it was 23,
C, C,
so the first number is the
Here's
last
3.
number.
I have 3 in my hand.
This one's nicer.
I think mine's pretty nice.
T,
Don't tempt me, Kyle.
Don't do it.
Don't tempt me.
It's only a minute.
F, G, O.
Only a minute. That minute can matter. You motherfucker.
Keep talking shit, Corey. Keep talking shit. I'll press it down.
Where are we at, David?
I've got like 3 left. N, C.
You guys know that I've always been advocating just random keys.
It's Carolina.
know Angela's been
What's
sitting
on the
pretty
other
quiet
side
over
of
there.
it? Nothing.
This one? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
See it?
I feel like that was a little too obvious. I feel dumb that we didn't pick that out earlier.
It's fine.
I'm still gonna go with 3. Because it also has the letter F, and I've heard of the F train.
Oh look, there's the letter F.
See, it all fits. And look at, there's a train right here next to the number 3. Come on, Corey, just give me the go ahead.
S-H-E-L. Do it.
Kyle's encouraging me. I'm inclined to listen to Kyle.
Hold on, I just gotta find the one. It's 3.
No.
Okay, hold on. What code did we have in?
6 or
We
2
did
5
2,
3 2.
5, 3, 2.
It's gotta be that last.
So we
Because
can
the
try
first 3 are
4.
all right. We know that. The first
Well, no.
one's right. Okay, the first one's right. The third one's right.
Are you sure yours is right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Then that 5.
the last 2 has to be right, so it's the 5 that would be questionable.
Yeah.
How did we come up with the second one again?
I don't know. I remember it.
These right?
I remembered it was there. Oh
The
yeah,
digits.
the 5.
Oh yeah,
8,
All that
Uh,
math's right.
Maybe the 8.
13, 20.
but there's no key with 8.
Or wait, what? Let's see.
Do all those are all those full, or are they dotted lines on all those bases?
They're all dotted lines.
What
How did you
it
get
say?
the last one?
The last one was
This
the
one.
mirror.
Mirror?
The
Yeah.
mirror straight up said. The
What-
only one
but
that's
what did it
questionable is the
say-
second
no.
one.
What else did it
What
say
was
about
it?
the mirror with the bridge?
It says the first number of the order total is the last number you need.
2.
And the order total was 23.
if we add up
The bridge
wherever
numbers.
the bridge is at. The 4 numbers on, let me see.
It was 8, 5, 7, and 3.
Here.
I feel like that bending like that has something to do with it.
The order.
Didn't it say
But no,
like
'cause that's
pointed
how it
at
would-
the mirror or something?
Yeah, it said there was a clue with the bridge, and the mirror. Looking at it at a different
Like the
angle.
mirror and the frame.
Oh, but wasn't there a thing with the bridge saying look at it? No, that's the other thing that
The
was.
place the mirror in the mirror frame, which number on the bridge points to the motive?
Yeah.
Which number on the bridge points
The
to
5 points to the motive.
Look at the railway yard. We did that. Use a string to measure. We did that.
So then it's 2 5 3, and that last one might not be.
This is supposed to be
Nice.
for part 3.
Where's the 23 at? The 20. Where'd the like?
On the
Right there.
bridge post.
I know, but why is that the order total?
Day of birth times 4. What?
Why is that the order total?
I don't know. That's what.
Because this was the order total.
Yeah, but the order total was.
What did we say the total for the whole track was?
1,000,000.
That's the first number.
So then let's try
It's
1.
So it's 2 5 3 1.
We did that.
No, we didn't.
Yes. That was what lost us the minute.
No.
I would say
No,
it's
it was two,
No,
two.
we did
No.
2 5.
2, 5,
2 5.
3, 2.
Yeah,
So
that's
2
a-
5 3 1.
Yeah.
It should be 2,
The
1.
5 still points
No.
to the thing on the.
2531.
Okay, 5 goes in, 1 goes in. Dumb fucking luck.
No.
Congratulations, you found the murder weapon and even the motive, but you're not quite there yet. I thought Sherlock Holmes inspired you, but it seems to be too tall in order for any of you.
So date of birth times 4, you
That
said?
was what the next one is.
So find a date of birth and let's multiply it by 4.
I got a thumbprint.
Patent, blah blah blah.
There's these.
Date of birth. Come on, let's see.
Oh, this is one of those things.
First time day of birth by.
that, like-
Height, second by NR.
These
That's
are
that
going to be
book?
all pictures, I believe.
Oh, these are the people?
I don't know that if the
4
text-
times.
Oh, so they've all got their date of birth on there, so these are probably all suspects.
You said date of birth times 4.
This says, but now it's time for revenge. Nora Ramps is a very shy woman, is a former high school classmate who was bullied over and over again by Theodore. She hasn't talked about this bullying for a long time, but now it's time for revenge. That's Nora Ramps.
Any initial. Wait. NR?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
Nora. Colin Cross.
So,
Colin Cross's wife has slept with.
Okay,
many
I think
high
it's gonna be her.
Yeah,
Why?
first by NR, second by NR.
Yeah.
Colin is a jealous man. When he discovered the truth, it made him very. Colin
So
Cross's wife has slept with many
Okay, what's the
high-profile people.
heights?
Both
heights.
before, during, and after they got married. Colin is
5'4".
a jealous man. When he discovered the truth, it made him very
5'3".
angry and aggressive.
6'2".
Bless you.
Is there anyone shorter than 5'3"? Oh, 4'6".
that's taller than
Murdoch
5'3".
McWin. Most of them. Murdoch McWin is a big rival of Theodore's from Scotland who is losing more and more customers to Jones & Jones. He's patiently waiting for the right time and opportunity to get his customers back.
Well, because it has NR right there.
For
We're at
Nora.
6.5 minutes.
So what's?
There's also Neil Ribbit.
But it's
Neil
second.
Rover. There's also Neil Rover.
There was a book in that main room, wasn't there?
Yeah. This is
Tied by NR second.
NR.
Height
Yes.
by NR.
Tied by NR
So this says-
second.
Height. Second
So-
by NR.
Yeah.
So
might be
who's
Neil.
okay? So
Second
who's
NR.
Second NR in height.
she's 6'2".
And who was born first?
1859.
That's an NR2.
So it's got to be one of the NRs.
So
Well,
by height, the second is Neil Rover.
Day of birth times 4 is the other.
so wouldn't the birthday have to be a smallish number?
So it's probably going to be height is going to be 2 of the digits, and then the birth date.
Or the height could be the first digit of the height and the second, or first digit of the 4 times the birth, and then the second digit of the height.
So, because the date of her birth is the first.
Okay,
So
so
then that would make the key 4.
this is the only one that has revenge.
And that is revenge in there.
So if you
Well,
went,
they're all technically revenge, but it doesn't say.
if you went, the first set of digits was 4 times
I do
11 is
kinda-
44, and then 4 4
Pi.
5 4.
Revenge Pi was the our side.
4 4 5 4.
Let's see what the last one is.
I got it. It's the second part of the code is the murderer's height.
Yeah, 4 4 5 4. I think. Because
Okay.
she says revenge and
What's the 4 for?
4 times 11.
What are you looking for?
Another 4.
Oh.
4 4 5 4.
Try the other NR.
There's more than there's
There's 3 of them.
3 of them.
Well, the other one that
9 times 4 is 36. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 36 44 would be Neil Rover. Oh no. 36 64 would be Neil Rover.
36.
Oh wait. The month is second.
So 2.
4. That could.
No, just go with the date.
So no, because I was thinking the 11 was the day, but the day
11
is
is the month,
first.
yeah.
So 21 times 4 is.
Does that change what that
84.
is?
There's no 8, right?
No.
So it can't
So
be that one.
So go back to this one. Go back to this one. What was that?
Would be 4.
It would be the same thing that we did.
4454 still.
No, there's only a 1. It's the first. So
So it'd be 1.
So it would be 454, where we would be 1 digit off.
So not her.
and then 14 times 4 is
28,
56.
56.
56.
5666.
So try that.
Alright. 56.
5.
I need a 5.
Are those all?
So who was it?
Neil Ribbit.
I feel like we skipped way too much.
I feel like it was dumb fucking luck with random keys.
Sorry.
But we did it
With
with
1
a minute 43 left.
to spare.
And I completely forgot that you're recording, so I was still swearing like a sailor.
Yeah. You're allowed a couple of language drops on this. It's on
Just a
YouTube.
couple.
I'm not monetized.
That was only
Yeah.
a 3. That was
Yeah.
only a 3-star one.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
3 out of 3?
3 out of 5.
It just didn't really have a whole lot of direction.
The Temple of the Aztec, the one we did over at,
Yeah.
that was a 4-star. The Nuclear Countdown, the one we did here,
I
was
felt
3.
we understood the
The
temple a
Funland,
bit
the one we
better.
did with the camp clown, was 4.5, 3.5.
That one felt like it had more direction.
They have the station, space station.
I wanted that one.
That's brand new. They have Secret Agent, Operation Zekistan, and The Dentist, which haven't been released yet. And then they have 3 virtual reality ones.
Nobody
Down
wants-
Below, Submarine, and Behind Enemy Lines.
Nobody wants to go to the dentist.
You gotta do the real one downtown.
Yeah, I know.
That one's fun.
But
I
they
did
won't
the
let you
prison
film it.
one.
I did the murder one. I think. Yeah.
They had what? Prison, Egypt, and
Yeah, and then there's like the murder one.
yeah.
Yeah, where you have 2 different crime scenes and your team gets split up.
Oh yeah, I didn't do that one.
Yeah.
That one might be a new one because I know they said that they were gonna redo it in like December or something
Yeah.
like that.
So like half your team is over in the detective's office getting clues, and the other half is on the crime scene finding clues.
And that's gonna be the cover. I'm gonna need you to send that to me. The
It's a
thumbnail.
spoiler alert
Spoiler
that you made it.
Did we? Or did we just take the picture? We're gonna lose!
You can blur out the time.
I could.
No, literally.
All right,
it says
hey.
we escaped.
Thanks for watching, everybody.